There are chapters of American history that were never meant to be read. Documents shredded, files erased, and secrets buried beneath layers of classified stamps. But the truth has a way of rising to the surface, revealing the shadow side of a superpower. Today, we unearth the darkest secrets the US government tried to hide from its own people. Before we dive into the archives, subscribe and hit the bell to uncover more truths the world wants forgotten. For decades, within the halls of the Pentagon and the rooms of Langley, plans were drafted that sounded like fiction. Plans that prioritized geopolitical strategy over human life and fundamental ethics. Our journey begins in 1962 at the height of the Cold War, with a proposal that almost triggered a catastrophe. This was Operation Northwoods, a secret plan approved by every member of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. The proposal suggested committing acts of terrorism against American citizens and blaming them on the Cuban government. They planned to blow up a US ship, sink refugee boats, and even shoot down civilian airliners to manufacture a false flag. The goal was to create enough public outrage to justify a full-scale invasion of Cuba and the removal of Fidel Castro. President Kennedy ultimately rejected the plan, but the fact that the military brass signed off on it remains a chilling testament to the lengths they were willing to go. But while Northwoods was a plan on paper, our next secret was a decades-long reality. Welcome to Project MKUltra. Initiated in 1953, the CIA launched a clandestine human experimentation program that sounds like a nightmare. The objective? Total mind control. The CIA wanted to break the human psyche and rebuild it for intelligence purposes. Their subjects were the vulnerable, mental patients, prisoners, and unwitting citizens, often drugged without their consent. High doses of LSD were administered to subjects for months at a time, alongside electroshocks and sensory deprivation. When the program was finally exposed in the 70s, CIA Director Richard Helms ordered all files destroyed. Most of the horrors are lost to history, yet perhaps the most haunting secret wasn't kept in a lab, but in the cotton fields of the American South. In 1932, the U.S. Public Health Service promised 600 African-American men free medical care for what they called bad blood. But it was a lethal deception. 399 of the men had syphilis, and they were never told their true diagnosis. Even when penicillin became the standard cure in the 1940s, researchers actively withheld it from the subjects for decades. Men died, wives were infected, children were born with congenital syphilis, all in the name of a natural history study. It took 40 years and a brave whistleblower to finally end the atrocity. The scars, however, remain etched in the community. If this history shocks you, help us spread the truth by liking this video. It helps the algorithm reach more people. These weren't isolated incidents. They were symptoms of a systemic culture of absolute, unchecked secrecy. In an era of mass surveillance and advanced technology, one has to wonder, what secrets are being drafted today? Power, when hidden from the light of accountability, inevitably drifts toward the shadows. History is a record of our triumphs, but it is also a warning, a reminder of the price paid when we stop asking questions. In the end, the only thing more dangerous than a secret is the silence that protects it. What secrets do you think are still hidden? Share your thoughts below. And for more deep dives into history, subscribe to the channel.